Will commence.
Andrea, you know, he looked like he got an exceptional start from the middle of the front row. Was it a legal second now?
Zarco through in second place. Maverick Vinales, the start that really nobody else wanted.
Gone well wide at turn number 5. Lorenzo's going to drop all the way to the back of the field if he's not careful. Big.
And Marc Marquez, but you cannot believe it. Johan Zarco on his motor.
No jump start, so Andrea Iannone got the absolute perfect launch off the line. Brilliant start for the
Marc Marquez. This is absolutely extraordinary. 116 for the first time. It's the Honda of Marc Marquez and the Suzuki of Honda.
Down on the run to the first corner. Dovizioso 4th, Vinales 5th, Pedrosa 6th, Valentino Rossi that leads the opening round of the season.
Yeah, Maverick Vinales, not the start that he wanted, but he's in there by 2 laps.
Perhaps Johan Zarco knows something about the weather we don't.
Yeah.
Going with that softer option rear.
Seems to be leading the Grand Prix. There he is at the front of the field ahead of the likes of Marc Marquez, Andrea Iannone, Danny Pedrosa.
And he still leads the way, as you know, and he closes up on Marquez. Zarco never won a race on those sighting laps. They come round to the left-hander at turn 15.
Iannone second up the inside of Marquez at turn. I think Iannone might have gone in a little bit deeper. Look at the power of the Ducati. Dovizioso is about to blitz by both of them. Track, Valentino Rossi, a 156.5. Rossi on the charge. Pedrosa, though, took him back at the first corner. Later Spargo, he's got Jonas Folger right behind him. Rossi not able to fend off.
Aldo leads the way. Marquez, Iannone, Dovizioso. What a battle between Danny, but hold him firm at the moment.
He looks like a seasoned campaigner in MotoGP there at the front of this race, not a rookie to take the lead. He closes up on Zarco.
16. There is Iannone. He will probably get absolutely blasted by his former team, Iannone, and closes up on Marc Marquez into turn 1. Marquez has now set the fastest.
Rossi, I think, finally found a way through on Pedrosa, and he needed to, because that top 5 was starting to break away. Rossi knew. Rossi 5th and 6th is a second. Rossi had to get through on Pedrosa. He timed that to perfection because this top 5.
There he is behind Andrea Iannone. I think the worry is for Valentino Rossi and Danny Pedrosa.
This electric pace is running at the front. Is he burning up that soft option Michelin rear? We know the Hoyle right performance when the fuel load light, and it's completely breaking new ground here for Johan Zarco, but so far
there is absolutely no sign of a problem at the moment for Johan Zarco.
Crutchlow crashed. That looks like it's at the final corner, so it's a nightmare start at the 2017 for Cal Crutchlow. That go with his top 4. Vinales has lost over a second to Andrea Iannone. He's dropped right back into the clutches of his teammate.
Johan Zarco's advantage at the front is almost 1 second of debut on a satellite machine.
Crutchlow has rejoined the race, but it's going to be about time management. Still a long way to go. 16 laps. How much is he abusing? That's on the back of Valentino Rossi's factory Yamaha.
But he's closed right up on Maverick Vinales. Hector Barbera
6 tenths quicker than Marquez. And Marquez now has lost second place to Andrea Dovizioso. So Dovizioso's picked up the check
for him as we ride with Andrea Dovizioso. Second here for the last 2 years. We switch back to Marc Marquez now.
Another opportunity to put more distance between himself and this chasing trio.
First time we're kind of running in these cooler conditions, you can already feel the humidity coming down, so you know Dobby really is going as hard as he could because he's got that soft, and I mean he knows he has to conserve it with all that horsepower. That might leave him a little bit more soft for the end, and that might be the key.
Cal Crutchlow has crashed out for the unfinished straight. What will it be at the end of this 1,000 metres? Oh, he's only pulled back at 10.
Well, the dream is over. The fairy tale for the Frenchman has gone. He's crashed out at the second.
Kale turns into a nightmare. Turn 2 for Zarco.
And the moment that he touched the front brake, down he went. Cruel look for Johan Zarco. All of a sudden, are the likes of Vinales and Rossi.
They are. I spoke far too soon. Won in both the Moto2 and MotoGP classes. Andrea Iannone has won in an hour later than planned because of the weather, but it's been well worth the wait.
A quite remarkable win. He'd have been Fanta's first Premier Class winner since Regis Laconi in Valencia.
Blistering start.
Yeah, Zarco did as well. He nudged out Scott Redding.
Oh, absolute nightmare start for Jonas Folger, as you saw. And one?
Yeah, massive whack. There you can see Zarco really squeezed Scott Redding out onto the dirty part of the
show, isn't it? Oh.
I have to tell you, it definitely can't.
Pedrosa 7, Jack Miller in 8th place, Scott Redding 9, Alex Rins 10, Aleix Espargaro 11.
Bautista, he was in a brilliant 6th place. I'm pretty sure he's gone down the final corner yet. Can't see him there.
So Alvaro Bautista now out of it. 18th place is Paul Espargaro, 19th.
Yale's just put in his personal best lap of the race, a 156.3. That was half a second quicker than the race leader.
So probably to get away at the front.
And Maverick Vinales has got a front row seat. Here we go. Oh, that was tight.
The whole winter, and that lap, I started to say I have to calm down to pushing. I can't believe, but this is the truth. This is what he said.
Thank you very much, Harvey.
Yeah. on this pair, and Dovizioso is getting further and further away at the front. The inside, he's not going to get through this time round. Marquez keeps him in second place, 11 laps to go.
That winter testing with no front end filling on the Suzuki. He had 4 crashes at the test here just 2 weeks ago, and here he is, not menacing now. It's Vinales, it's dragging Rossi into contention as well. But while Marquez is second for the first time in this Grand Prix.
Yeah, and probably the two most difficult people to overtake it in
Johann Zarco. It's been a rough night for Cal Crutchlow, and that's an understatement. 2 crashes for him. This was the second one for Cal Crutchlow. Poor old Johann Zarco, though. He just strayed offline by a fraction, and we know if he's...
Shinoni gets his front wheel level with the Honda wheel of Marc Marquez.
Yeah, Dovizioso looking pretty measured, as we know he is. One of the coolest and calmest riders through turns 4 and 5.
This is going to get very...
Oh, you know he's gone down. Just as he did in the race last year. 2
crashes out of pole position when he was leading the race last year. Let's have a look at it.
Well, it was a damp white, can't stray offline. The track's so dirty offline that the racing line's about a metre wide.
Well, he had Marquez in front.
Including here in Qatar. Crashed out of second last year, crashing out of third this year, and that's pushed
wheel now of his new teammate Maverick Vinales.
What's going to be the drop-off point for Andrea Dovizioso? Soft option.
Hey, but Vinales up into second place. Can he make it stick?
To start in the pursuit of Andrea Dovizioso, the gap is 1.2 seconds with 9 laps to go. There, can he complete the job and overhaul Andrea Dovizioso to take the win?
This is a good battle between Scott Redding and debut.
The key now to this race is what kind of pace has Vinales got on the medium tyres. Now he's got, how much is that rear tyre going to deteriorate in these crucial final 9 laps?
Yeah, and he'll...
Rossi through on Marquez. Rossi through on Marquez.
Marquez fights back immediately. EP is back and Rossi is through into third place.
Here's Marc Marquez on the podium place, and Vinales last time around. Straight away, once he come through traffic, he took
to turn 16. Marquez then tries to get back up the inside on the
looking up like some of the other bikes. Dovizioso's just eked out a 10th through the first sector.
Full marks in all the tests. Led the way here, his first pole position in MotoGP on his Yamaha debut.
Keeping sections with that sweet handling Yamaha Wisers RM1. His smooth and precise riding style.
Coming into the 4th sector now. Dovizioso, wide remaining of this opening round of the 2017 MotoGP World Championship. Ross finding the 2 KTMs running together is Bradley Smith.
Dovizioso is going to have an almighty problem, but when for Maverick Vinales?
When and where, one would imagine. He can't bide his timing up all the way round. Will he try to take it before they get into turn 16?
Yep.
He does.
Rossi's on the charge as well. Last time around he put in a PB lap, 1:56.471. Marquez struggling to hang in. In theory, Vinales should have the better endurance, the better grip for the crucial latter stages.
Right, 6 laps to go when they cross the line.
Yeah, he's done it. He didn't have to try. All he had to do was watch.
Before they get into turn 16 on the last lap. To not make that happen, Rossi's not.
Straight back in front of Vinales. Valentino Rossi's eyes are lighting up here, because if Dovizioso had a twitch there as he got on the gas, is he running out of grip? Certainly, maybe potentially running out of balance. Has got the better edge grip. He's just got better drive. He's able to carry more speed through the corners. Dovizioso, Rossi right there too.
What a fascinating battle we have got here at the LOSAIL M1. Look at the GP17 Ducati. It's no contest on this straight.
Absolutely crucial. He's out wide though at the first corner. He's out well wide. Dovizioso leads again.
And Rossi, he can't watch. Here comes Vinales again. It's a 3-way battle now. That was the first mistake.
Through though at turn 6. I think Vinales ran in deep there because he left his braking as late as he dared.
Crutchlow has crashed twice. This is the battle at the front. 4.5 laps to go.
Fast turn number 11. 2 years ago in 2015, Andrea Dovizioso lost to Jorge Lorenzo in Yamaha.
On Andrea Dovizioso.
The problem is Rossi can't slipstream the Ducati. If he doesn't pass
length, even the Ducati of Dovizioso surely can't take him here. He closes up on the brakes. This is where
last time around a 1:56.3. Couple of tenths quicker than Vinales and Dovizioso in front of him. And trying to take what would be his 115th Grand Prix.
3.5 laps to go. Rossi now beginning to bother Andrea Dovizioso.
Even though he's out there on that soft option Michelin rear tyre, we know that the Ducati has got oodles of power, able to hang right in there with 2 riders around him who are running medium option tyres and who at this stage of the race.
Redding any moment now, back at the front. There will be
his best lap of the race, a 1:56.2, just quicker than Vinales. He got close enough coming out of the
out of it, to be honest with you. He has never won here in Qatar. He's been second for the last 2 years now, isn't he?
Yeah,
just blocking him at every single manoeuvre. He knows that he has the last 4, 5, 6 laps has led the way at this point of a lap.
Yeah, Dovizioso half a second behind the top 2. Now, if Vinales doesn't get in front of Dovizioso coming...
Danny Pedrosa back into 5th place, and Spargo now down in 6th. Redding, Miller.
He's got to be leading Andrea Dovizioso to have any chance of winning on his Yamaha debut. He can't slipstream the... It seems like they've worked pretty well in that area because Vinales is now swarming all over the back of Dovizioso.
Ducati, although Vinales is through, that is no great surprise because if he can hang in there on his rear wheel...
Yeah, still looks like Vinales has got the superior edge grip. Now he's so fast, just to try and open up enough of a gap. Smoke pouring off the rear tyre. He's pushing as hard as he possibly can. By Lace Spargo, this will be Aprilia's first ever top 6 finish since they returned to the MotoGP.
Dovizioso pass him coming down into turn 1. This is a rehearsal for the final.
From Lace Spargo, Marc Marquez is in a really lonely 4th place. He's 3.7 seconds back of Valentino to knock the top gun out of his stride.
Up at turns 4 and 5, 3/4 of a last first appearance for Yamaha as Andrea Dovizioso is riding the legs off.
Where Vinales has been absolutely untouchable, unbeatable. It might be a bridge too far now for Dovizioso. He's put enough of a gap between himself and Andrea Dovizioso for a sensational day.
16, is that gap big enough? We are about to find out.
Dovizioso had a...
Here in Qatar, Andrea Dovizioso in 2nd, Valentino Rossi 3rd.
2 years ago, Scott Redding in 7th, Jack Miller 8th, Alex Rins an impressive 9th on his Fendo, Baz, Barbara, Abraham and Rabat, your point scoring finishers. Maverick Vinales on the hope of taking a debut win on the GP17. The crucial moment was coming out of turn 14. His authority all over this MotoGP World Championship right from the moment he first threw his leg over that Yamaha in Valencia.
A masterful display by Maverick Vinales, and what a ride by Andrea Dovizioso and Valentino Rossi.
Yeah, there certainly is. More history for Maverick Vinales. He has Valentino Rossi and Jack Miller. Good ride by Jack Miller in 8th place. He'd been pretty happy with that. To a classic season opener. He led the Grand Prix until he crashed at turn 2. Alvaro Bautista was inside the top.
Exclusive club.
What I like about Maverick Vinales, Nick, there's been so much pressure and expectation. It was absolutely brilliant. Marc Marquez, well, 4th place was not what he did. Really encouraging for Aprilia is he finished 7.6 seconds behind the race winner. So the
fight all his way back, but the headlines will be about a 22-year-old Spaniard in Qatar with Valentino Rossi in 3rd place.
What I like so much, again, what another salvage mission by the Italian from 10th to 3rd.
Just there's difference between the oldest and the youngest, and he's still right like that. Poor old Andrea Dovizioso.